We are exploring that unlimited potential for manifestation, for creation. This whole workshop really is about unlocking that unlimited potential. How do you go from being limited to unlimited, being separate to one? Yad bhavam tad bhavati ultimately boils down to it's just that. Change your thoughts, change your life. So we understood the fundamental tools to be able to change our thoughts, to change that life, our meditation, our visualization, reading books, and then constantly contemplate on the belief systems and reprogram them. If we do these four regularly, we'll have to become a new person completely with a new mindset, which is a growth mindset. From rigid or fixed mindset, we become a growth mindset oriented. So we take on opportunities that come in our way, and hence naturally we are creating more things in our life. So part of my manifestation of the process, creation process, is also to recognize that we accept the current reality as is because A, it is created by our own thoughts and feelings from the past. Because there is always, as we increase our energy, the time lag between what we think and feel and then what actually happens physically will only slowly compress down. But there's always a time lag at this time until the time we increase and becoming one and then access the field so easily. So there's always a time lag. So we accept the current reality as a result of our past thought and feeling. And we also accept there is this individual conscious, there is a higher intelligence, that higher field is paying equally close attention in organizing a future in a way that's best suited for us. Many times we can't see it. We ask for X, we actually get something else, and we wonder, why are we getting this? We don't see it. We have one of the meditators, youngster. She likes to be doing healing art. She's a designer. And then wanting to manifest a job where she actually going to go into it. Magically, she got a job with messages. As she comes out of the meditation, she's asked to check and then go and check her email. She checks immediately and then right at the moment she got a request for a job. And but the job says, come and join, and then you need to be here and then meet clients and then do designing. But there's no mention of healing designs or spiritual designs. It is just some designs. It says that whatever clients want, you come and join. There's no mention. And they also said, hey, whatever clients do is all you have to do, not what you want to do. We'll have to see deep inside. We're not aware. This is only a step in the direction. A job there is a step in the direction. We have to see it as a synchronicity to latch on to that thing because I'm manifesting and then this is happening around the right in the most unexpected way. And things happen, we take it, even though it is not fully, does not appear to our current the then understanding that it is in line with our wish and goal. But it's an opportunity nevertheless, because who knows if we take up that job at that point, even though it does not have anywhere in the profile that you'll be doing spiritual art, spiritual healing designs. But then who knows? All it takes is that when you join that with full hearted, because we do not understand the deeper meaning, but recognize that this intelligence is always there, paying close attention to what is the right thing for us. There may be a next step from that. The next step could be that in a few months from now, after having a reasonable experience here, you might jump into a job which is fully that. In this case, this person is a youngster, so you'll need it. You will need some experience. Maybe. Maybe there is a big client coming and saying, hey, look, I want a total spiritual design. So can you do it? And then that is it. All it requires, the possibilities can come anywhere. So we accept the current reality, we accept the opportunities that are coming in our way, even though sometimes they may be very related, may not be related. But when we feel it, that this is there within the realm of what I'm working on. Most of the time in manifestation, these are called the synchronicities and which are happening, whatever that happens to you when you least expect. You're not expecting, but then you get a message. So when you are least expecting, when you're cooking and during cooking time, suddenly you think of a person, some businessman. Then normal mind is saying, it is what am I doing? I need to be focused on my cooking. And we brush it aside because we're not aware. With meditation, we become very aware. That manifestation you're doing is sending some synchronicities. Talk to them. Maybe there is something that they're ready to give you towards a manifestation. So these messages are always coming into our life. brushing your teeth. Pay attention closely to what's downloading at that point, because that's the time in our lowest state of mind waves. We are in alpha. When you wake up, and then that's the time in alpha. Alpha is where we can receive more. So if you are staying open, maybe you're just getting something towards a manifestation, some messages for that day, or for that month, or in general. So we continue to pay close attention and listen to ourselves, so that we can hold on to and latch on to all the synchronicities or the opportunities that are coming in our way, while we continue to accept the current reality. It's called surrender, current reality. So we can do three things for surrender. Why surrender? It's like this. Like I just gave that example. We're not sure when something is coming in our way. We're not sure why is this coming, but there is a deeper meaning behind it. You're not revealed yet, so we just embrace it because things are coming in our way. At that point, we embrace them and then work through them, and then there is the next step is getting revealed. It's like as you climb up the stairs, not all stairs can you see. You finish 4 stairs, you are revealed next 4 stairs. 4 stairs, more 4 stairs. When you have one staircase going up, you can't see all staircases. You know that you can't see all of them in one shot. So surrender is a very important process. If we keep on pointing out this not happen, our state of being is different. Our state of being is not abundant. Our state of being is not positive. We always think about what is my state of being? What am I projecting? What am I emitting out? Because my thoughts and feelings create reality. So how can you be contented? How can so the only way is to accept that is coming in with a full understanding that if my body this intelligent universe is able to continue coherently without any disturbance to anybody. You know, those thousands of bees come together, they stay in that small beehive. They don't really disturb anything, but they still find their spot and then go on and then take that, I don't know, they keep putting that honey in there, store the honey. They are doing their work. It's just happening so naturally. Isn't it an amazing sight to see thousands and thousands of them are in a single small area with millions of operations, with trillions of operations in the body that you and I do not know. When there is so much happening in our physical body with such an intelligent machine, neither do we acknowledge nor do we know about it. But then if it is all happening inside the body, then where is it coming from? It's got to come from there is that higher intelligence, that's consciousness. The science removed consciousness. Science said everything is mind body, everything is just bones and molecules. That's where the problem was. So then everything boils down to only this life. But now quantum physics is putting and saying consciousness is first, and then comes your mind and then the body. Because quantum physics is saying there is this intelligence, that is that consciousness, it exists and it's always paying attention. It's creating itself through you and through me and through everybody around. So me as an individual consciousness and this universal consciousness, which is all existing and is also equally paying attention. So whatever we're wishing for, we might look at a few combinations of few possibilities, but this consciousness is a single energy field with information trading at beyond the speed of light all around, and is always looking at what is best for you, what is best for me. It is always looking at it saying, trying to give the best for everybody. Like in a restaurant, we go, there is an infinite amount of menu items, and then we all sit there, we are asking, we are ordering, and what happens? Everybody gets their food, but a little different taste here and there, little different times here and there, but everybody gets the food. If we wait for half an hour and say, this restaurant sucks, it doesn't give me what I want, I walk away, sure, then it's not there. But you waited for 10 more minutes, then you will still have it. A lot of times we don't have the perseverance to pursue and then believe in that it is happening continuously. It'll happen slowly as we experiment. As we experiment by ourselves, we recognize that this thing works. This manifestation, this visualization, this creation works. And so you start doing bigger and bigger with a belief, with an understanding that time and space are not yours to manifest. It can come from any time, it can happen anywhere. One of our meditators, she wanted her salary to be increased significantly. I don't know the percentage. She said, sir, I'm putting my manifestation, I'm going to take 1 year as my goal. We said, why are you putting 1 year? Don't you want to take it if it comes to you in 3 months? So they removed that thing. And then guess what? Within 6 months during pandemic in April, she got a hike and exacted what she was wishing and visualizing. And if I set 1 year, then it will perhaps not come till this last November or December. So if this intelligence is powering, is there, as much as we are that intelligence, and there is a larger intelligence that's out there, our individual consciousness all that is, both are playing simultaneously. And this is the super mentor is there. And so is always looking at it saying, what is the right time and place to manifest for you? So it's like this in that restaurant, when you are there, when you're ordering food, the waiters are coming. If you become friendly, if you encourage and say, hey guys, so how is it going? Tough day. But I'm sure you're glad that you're still active. Energize that person. Appreciate that person. What happens? And then you tell him after that and say, hey, you know what? We've got some party to go. Is it possible that we got a movie to go? Is it possible that you can serve us quickly? I'm requesting. That waiter is taking that message and say, okay, these guys I think need something because you appreciated it. And then he goes in and then tries to see if there is any way he can give it to you early. We know that we experienced it quite a bit. On the contrary, you go in and then you find something little not wrong on the table, and you call that person and says, what nonsense is it? You guys don't even keep tables clean, and then you shout at that person. Separation. You can sure expect that you will be the last one in the same sequence, or perhaps you'll put more people before you who come into the restaurant. He'll still give the food, it'll still happen, but it just gets delayed. So precisely the same thing difference. The more we appreciate, the more we love with what we have, the more we accept, the more we are creating, accelerating the creation into our life, drawing it. Exactly may not be the same taste because this whole thing is cooking and they've been doing a dish after dish after dish after dish. And so same dish might be having a little different taste. It's a little different level of what you expected. So accepting and surrender before going in starting up any project. You could ask for help, give me some guidance, because as much you have it, then when you become empty, then there is a guidance might come in how you strategize and start work. And then surrender also means during execution of that project or whatever that you take up, you might get these synchronicities, and then you may people may praise you, or certain things maybe sometimes very not look good. What is this I'm trying to manifest? Suddenly my health seems to be even deteriorating more. So it may be low or it may be high where your business is growing suddenly. But either way, when surrender means recognizing that it is happening through me, not by me. Don't need to stay grounded. We can't let our eye flare up and then suddenly think that okay, I'm just doing it. It's all because of me, it's happening because of me, because of me. Let it flow through you. It is through me and by me always. So remember that we always remember that through me is there because it's like the super mentor is there and then you are there, both are playing the game together. That consciousness is constantly giving support, and then we are also actively taking on and then creating. Both are coming together. So surrender is before setting out, ask for help. And then as you're executing, stay grounded. Continue to be stay one. When I think I am one that doing it, then we start separating. Anyone says something else, then we say, I'm basically when I is there, then we become superior, which means that we are separating ourselves from this whole thing. I is equal to separation. So we stay grounded and then accept. Surrender is whatever comes, accept. Whatever that is happening to you right now, accept it. If you can follow these three, then our state of being constantly is going to be in the higher state, and then so we are absolutely are able to create and create and create positively the right things for us. Our body has these neural networks. Remember yesterday or day before I said our heart has a brain, right? That has got neurons. Its heart center has neurons. Same way, the throat center, wherever these glands are there, physically speaking, there are the glands are there, throat center or adrenal center or the sexual glands, all of these glands, all these glands where digestive system, there are glands everywhere, thyroid and then pineal gland, pituitary gland, which is slightly below pineal gland. So all these glands have neurons coming together. So there is a memory. So the memory gets locked up in them. It's also that whatever programmed beliefs that we have, that the emotions are the chemical reactions that are left over. So these emotions, which are basically forming memories in these neural networks everywhere in the body. So the cell memory is there and everywhere. And the memories, like beliefs, block. They do not let the part work well. When we understand health, we understand that health is causing when we are in a stressful mode. That stressful mode is when we hold on to these limiting beliefs that are constantly limiting us. And so as a result, we cause fear, anxiety, worries, all of that. It keeps coming up. Our hatred, our frustration, all of this keep coming up as emotions. And as a result, so then our system is not working well. we're not able to be our full potential. So these energy centers where these blocks are there based on these memories, and then we can do something about it. Since we are doing energy work, we can do something about them. Our body is like a magnet. There is this energy circulation always happening through the centers that are there aligned to the vertebra. And through the centers, there's energy circulating north to south. And so as a result, there is enough of field that is being generated. Because of this, that there is enough field generated. If there is no blocks, when there are blocks, then we suck energy, so our field gets reduced. When there are no blocks, when we expand our energy, then the field gets increased. And every center, now we are going a little bit beyond the realm of every center has beyond the realm of a modern science in a way that we want to understand it. We're going to be a little bit beyond the realm, but every energy center has a specific energy. They found that if you clear that, then you no longer, for example, the lowest one at the sexual gland, so you feel you've cleared that block, then you no longer are worried about survival of living. Can I get that food? Can I get that job? Will I have that? And all that survival fears. It's about fundamentally trying to hold on to that money, hold on to your property, hold on to this and that. There's survival, fear of survival. Will I be taken care? But that's where all the energy is bubbling up. It starts from there, as there is so much potential. It's passion for life. And then we want to actually use that energy to create many things, but it gets blocked out because we are in this survival mode. So we want to visualize, because everything, every thought, feeling, visualize, everything is energy. So you want to visualize to drive in some energy from taking it, that energy. In my meditations we've been saying tune in to that abundance of healing energy, mystical energy. So that means you put your intent, and then that intent about that energy, then it is coming in. So that's the idea of it. Every thought is energy, feeling is energy. So we feel, we think that there is certain element of energy is coming in, flowing into that center to remove that block. So each center has a meaning. And let me put up the chart. And then so we're going to experiment, dear friends. Experiment. Nothing to lose in experimentation. So these centers, if you see here, a body has these 7 centers. Root chakra, sacral chakra, in Indian terms is, sorry, Sanskrit terms, Muladhara, first one, Swadhisthana, second one, solar plexus is Manipuraka center, heart center, Anahata, throat center, Vishuddha, third eye center, Ajna, crown center, which is Sahasra. So every center represents a certain element of energy. So I want to quickly bring it up, and then you don't have to remember this because I'm going to call it out. But the energy at the root center is energy of passion and creation, creative energy, for passionate for life. When you stop worrying about survival, then we start creating. So then you increase your passion for life. You start doing things. Everything starts from here. Those you blocked up there, then generally are not wanting to enjoy life much. They're withdrawing, they're not exhibiting passion. They're only worried about survival, right? So if there is any such residues are there, we're going to clear them by sending and by visualizing that, the feeling that energy is flowing through it, right? I'll tell what I'm going to say during meditation. Then the sacral center is about feeling belongingness to this universe, belongingness to this society, belongingness around. I'm not good. People overtake me. I get bullied. I am very unlucky, right? I am stupid. All this inner dialogue, whatever that we have, some of these are resulting with the blockage of this chakra. All those memories get stored. So here again, energizing to clear some of that memory. Sacral chakra is belonging, feeling of safety and security. You belong to it. Safety and security is essentially you belong. You feel that you're worthy of love, you receive. When we say I'm stupid, I'm not good enough, then you're rejecting things that are coming in your way. Because that's what you're projecting out. The state of being is that I'm not good enough. When you're not good enough, then you're always creating situations where people say, hey, come on, you can't even do this much. Because when you carry that feeling, right? So sacral chakra, the second one, is about feeling of belongingness, belonging, so safety and security, right? That you are part of this universe. The third one is about empowerment. So many times we lack empowerment. So we want to dominate, we want to control, we want to increase our image, because we think that the more image, the more control we have, the more we can do things. So when we're starting on a project, we want a lot of control with it. So it is feeling lack of empowerment. When we're not empowered, then we want to get all kinds of, from externally, we want to draw things. They're not empowered. Lack of internal empowerment is second one, where we feel low about ourselves. And third one is about trying to gain that empowerment externally. And so then we are trying to control people. So here we want to energize and then remove the memory. So naturally you feel that you are that unlimited being. So you are by default empowered anyway. You have that thought and feeling with which you can create it. You can change any situation. You have that understanding. And so then you are empowered. So what more empowerment we need, because you are infinitely powerful from inside. So we put in that energy to clear that third center, empowerment energy. Heart center is love energy, gratitude, compassionate energy, love and compassion. Throat center is energy of expression and healing. It's called healing hands. So energy of creative expression, expression through art, music, dance, expression about self-expression, whatever that you think is important for you, many times we hold back, right? In a meeting, group meeting, for example, family meeting or wherever, you know that whatever they're saying is not right. You know that you want to communicate, but many times we hold back because we fear and we hold back. So that expression is something we're not giving. When we don't express it, then how do you get? Because what you think and feel, and then you can create it. But when you suppress it, then you're not really feeling it out. And how do you feel it out? By expressing it out. Right? Meditation, of course, is helping us, but then we are also doing a little bit of this energy work to see any way we can clear some of that, energize that center to clear some of the blocks. So it's about energy of expression and healing. And then the third eye center is about energy of being mystic, that is being unlimited. You're being open to many possibilities around. This is your pineal gland, that's the center where we are receiving, we are connecting directly into this quantum field, scientifically speaking. So this is being open. A mystic. Mystic is someone who is looking at everything. You become mystic and say, everything is mysterious. So let me explore what is there. Something maybe more is there. So be a mystic. So be open to unlimited possibilities because anything can happen anywhere. Anything is there. Everything is there to enjoy. So being mystic is being open to unlimited possibilities. So that is the energy that we are driving in. And then last one is in harmony and balance. Crown chakra, sahasrara, being in harmony and balance with everything. In heart chakra, we are being in love and compassion as an individual. In a body, you express love and compassion to everybody. In sahasrara, you are that whole, and then be in harmony and balance with everybody. Here, your individual consciousness. In sahasrara, you are this universal consciousness where you get it. I am one. I am this field. I understand that when I am dropping my I, when I remove all my thought, then I am becoming this one, and then I have the capability to be one, and I am one. So you are in that state, and then you are expressing, you are in harmony and balance with everything. So these are the 7 energies that we are going to work through one by one.